and outputs, and you don't want to let any of the outputs go to waste, otherwise that's pollution, can be, in the case of the chickens, for instance, chicken poop. And you want as many as possible of the inputs to already be present in the system. So this is a great example. Like we were just saying, that a tree makes nutrients available. It can fix nitrogen. Oh, that's great. Because what if you've got another tree beside that needs a lot of nitrogen? So then that becomes an output of this tree, but an input for another tree. So that's the principle of companion planting. The classic examples is the Three Sisters. How many people have heard about the Three Sisters? Okay, so Three Sisters, very common example. The corn is one of the primary outputs in the system, and it provides structural support for the beans to grow up, which provide the corn with resistance to the wind, and then you've got the squashes that keep the ground humid because they cover the ground and they keep it relatively pest-free. And so what's an input for one is an output for another. And by making the right combinations, you can reduce, well, the amount of labor that you need, the amount of artificial interference. If you can get trees that produce nutrients for other plants, then that means you don't have to put as much fertilizer in. And so this process of matching the inputs and the outputs and making the best of each function of every element, it really culminates in the idea of the forest garden.